On behalf of our faculty, staff, and over 20,000 students who come to Union County College every year for an opportunity to have a better life through higher education, I want to welcome everyone to the Lessner building on our Elizabeth campus this morning. We're delighted to have you here today, and this event is a long time coming at Union County College. I arrived at the college about just a little over 8 years ago, and it was at that time we had just opened up the Kellogg building next door. And I went around and visited here, and I was struck by what a good building it was, but how much it was in need of renovation. And it was at that time that I met a lot of people in the community, and I had the opportunity to meet with my favorite mayor of all time, Mayor J. Christian Bolwich. Mayor Bolwich, I know he's here today. There he is in the back. He says I'm his favorite college president, but I don't know about that. I think he's pretty close to my friend at Kane. But in my first meeting with Mayor Bolwich, he said, yeah, the Kellogg building's really nice, but when are you going to get around to renovating that Lessner building? And it was then that I took it as a little bit of a challenge. And we had the chance to meet with the Union County Board of Chosen Freeholders, and they made a commitment to help us renovate this building. We also met with our New Jersey State Legislative Delegation, at the time led by Senator Lessner, but in partnership with the current chair of the Union County Democratic Party, Senator Nick Scutari. And when we met with them, they joined with our freeholders in a bipartisan effort. And, you know, given what's going on in our country, I always look for opportunities to acknowledge we work together. We are all Union County residents, advocates. We are all Americans. And we worked with our legislative delegation, Senator Scutari, and from the other side of the aisle, Senator Kane, with our freeholders to get the funding for this renovation. This building is really a portal. It's a welcome center. This building is where we do some of our greatest works at Union County College. It's in this building that we do citizenship training. It's in this building that we teach people how to speak English through our flagship program, the Institute for Intensive English. It's in this building that we do basic job training to help people who are struggling to pay their bills, who are struggling to support their families. It's in this building where we give people a chance and where some of our greatest works in fulfilling our mission occurs, transforming our community one student at a time. And we can't do it without your support. We couldn't have made this renovation possible without the support from our terrific partners, the Union County Board of Chosen Freeholders, and with our state legislative delegation, who always work on a bipartisan manner to help get us funding. I want to, in addition to recognizing Mayor Bolwich, gotta say one of our strongest partners is the chairman of our Freeholder Board, Chairman Sergio Granados. Thank you for your support here. Our Vice Chairwoman, BJ Kowalski. Thank you, Freeholder Kowalski. Freeholder Al Mirabella, Union County College Foundation Award recipient. And finally, Freeholder Angel Estrada, tireless advocate for the city of Elizabeth. And we're joined by one of the members of our state legislative delegation who helped us secure funding for this major renovation, and she is Assemblywoman Annette Quijano. Also here this morning, we have a staff person from Senator Cryan's office, Jessica Cohen. Thank you for being here and representing Senator Cryan. Gordon Haas is the chairman or the president of the Greater Elizabeth Chamber of Commerce. We could have no better partner in business and industry and in economic development than Dr. Gordon Haas. Welcome, Mr. Haas, and thanks for being here. I know that the city of Elizabeth looks at this campus as a tremendous asset, and Mayor Bolwich has told me that himself. But hard as it is to believe, Mayor Bolwich doesn't do it alone. He's got a terrific council representing a variety of districts and several at-large members, and we're very honored to have with us here today Councilman Manny Grova. Thank you for being here. Now, I'm sure I missed some other people, but we appreciate your presence. Before I turn it over to members of our board, I want to recognize 4 of our students who are here with us today. Now, I know we have other students here, but these 4 students are our future elected officials in Union County and in New Jersey and hopefully in our nation. They are officers in our Student Government Association. And one of the things that we've done in the last 8+ years here at Union County College is refocus everyone on our mission. We're here to help our students. We do it with your help, but it's all about our students, and that's where our students, our #1 motto came from. I'd like to ask them to stand. The president of our Student Government Association, Alan Pistone. Alan. The vice president of our Student Government Association, Nelson Gonzalez. The secretary of our Student Government Association, Caitlin Velez. And the senator in our Student Government Association, Brian Tafour. Where are you? Brian's in the back. Come on, Brian, we want to see you. Good-looking guy like that, we need you up front. Come on. Get in front of Dr. Polnariev. There, all right, that's good. All right, thank you. Thank you, students. Thank you for being here and representing 20,000+ students across this college who come here for a better life. We appreciate your service, and we can't wait to see the lives that you create and the changes that you make when you become leaders of our community. Thank you. I do my work for them, but I couldn't do my work without a strong Board of Trustees and Board of Governors. And the leader of that Board of Trustees is here with us today. He is a successful businessman. He is an incredibly generous philanthropist, and he is a selfless community servant, serving as the chairman of the Board of Trustees at Union County College and at Trinitas Medical Center here in the city of Elizabeth. Let me introduce to you the chairman of our board, Mr. Victor M. Richel. Vic.
Thank you, Dr. McMenamin. You know, Dr. McMenamin talked about the tremendous cooperation that we have gotten from our freeholders and from the mayor and from the assembly. And all of that is true. They have been tremendously supportive and are continually supportive of our mission. This is a great example of repurposing a building. This building was built in 1965 by Elizabethtown Gas, and at that time, Elizabethtown had a robust 600 employees in this building. Now we have how many students through here every day? 5,000, 6,000. So it's a repurposement of a wonderful space. And it honors a guy, Sid Lessner, whom probably few of you knew, but Sid Lessner was a great leader in Elizabeth. He too was a businessman, and he dedicated much of his time and effort to the development of Union County College. So we're very happy that everybody is here today to help us recommit this wonderful building to the use of our students. Thank you so much for being here.
Some people call me the hood ornament of Union County College, but the hood ornament of this campus, our eyes and ears and leader on this campus, and the man who is going to help transform this campus is with us here today, and he is the Dean, Dr. Lessner Sandres Rapalo. Dr. Rapalo.
Good morning, Dr. McMenamin. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so humbled and honored to be here with each and every one of you. It shows the commitment, the passion that you have for not only the city of Elizabeth, but also for the students that we represent from all walks of life. I'm so humble and excited to be here with all of you. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here with us. So this ribbon cutting, as you can see it in here, is marked the completion of a lot of revision, a lot of extensive renovations, ground and lower level of the Lessner building. Now, as you can see around you, this beautiful facility, beautiful computers, staff, faculty members, deans, maintenance folks that work really, really hard to welcome all of our students. Our community is very excited for the service that we provide to our students, and I'm happy to welcome you to this open concept, one-stop model that administrates student services like admission, financial aid, dedicated spaces for students to keep growing and register for the courses at a time in time. Downstairs, we have the facilities that transform our impact, our ability to better serve our students and the community of Elizabeth for students that seek non-credit credentials and workforce development with the leadership of Dr. Lisa Hiscano, a great colleague and mentor in this community. And I'm excited. It's an exciting time to be in the Elizabeth campus. I'm really excited to be here with all of you. I look forward to the future of transforming our community one student at a time, as Dr. McMenamin and Mr. Richel alluded before. And I'm so excited to be here as a leader, as a mentor, and to help our students that change our life every day. So thank you all, and welcome to our community.
Thank you, Dr. Rapalo. Now I'd like to ask my partner in the City of Elizabeth, Mayor Chris Bolwich, to please come up and offer a few words. Mayor Bolwich, thank you for your partnership, for your support, and your leadership in this great city.
She's so emotional, isn't she? Thank you. My favorite college president. Don't tell Darwood. No. To Assemblywoman Quijano and members of the Freeholder Board and Councilman Grova and all of the students that are here, as well as the leadership at Union County College. I go back to when this was the gas company building, and my predecessor, Tom Dunn, worked with the Board of Trustees in Union County College to create an annex here in the city of Elizabeth. As many of you know, Union County College was located in Cranford and in Scotch Plains, and then here in Elizabeth in an urban community. We were thrilled to be the host of a community college here in the city. And then the work that the Union County Freeholders did, and then Governor DeFrancesco and then Senate President DeFrancesco to get that building on the other side of the railroad tracks built was a really difficult task. And there were a lot of people that worked really hard to get that done, none short of what the work the Union County Freeholders did. They were extremely instrumental in making that happen over there, and I thank them and applaud them, because without that building, I don't think Margaret would have ever renovated this building. So, is that true? See? But one of the thrills for me is having the ability to come to one of the classes at an invitation of a student or a professor and talk with them about urban government or talk with them about college life. I've done that a couple of times here at Union County College, and whether it be here or in the Cranford campus, seeing the thoughts and the minds of young people get an education is absolutely terrific. There is no equalizer for education. And any time that we can provide collectively an opportunity to further one's education, it is a great testament to the leadership of government. But we do that in cooperation with the trustees, Dr. McMenamin, and the Union County Freeholder Board, and making sure that all of our residents have an opportunity for higher education. And I can't think of a better place to start than Union County College. Congratulations on this opening and this ribbon cutting.
Before we continue, I want to acknowledge the presence of one more individual, and she is a courageous leader in one of our flagship programs here, Professor Susan Cotabacci. Professor Cotabacci, that woman there is running that Institute for Intensive English, and she is where the rubber meets the road, helping those individuals. While many places are saying no to immigrants or building walls or talking about it, in Union County, in the city of Elizabeth, and at Union County College, We welcome everyone. This is our portal, and it's Susan Cotabacci who is leading that initiative with Dr. Hiscano, who was mentioned earlier. Thank you for your work and your service, Professor Cotabacci. Now, probably my most important partner at Union County College, representing our Freeholder Board. I give you the chairman of that board, a rising star elected official, servant in our community, Freeholder Chairman Sergio Granados.
We're excited today? Might hear the energy in here. But like we said before, this is a team effort, and none of this work couldn't be done without my colleagues on the Freeholder Board. So I once again want to acknowledge them, Vice Chair Kowalski, Freeholder Mirabella, and Freeholder Estrada, who've always been backing and always supportive of Union County College. You know, many people don't know, but I'm a former student of Union County College. I actually walked these hallways here when I was attending school, and it's such a great uplifting effort to see the transformation that Dr. McMenamin has put forward in Union County College, working together with her leadership team, and not only making our campuses in Cranford, but also in Elizabeth, modern and up-to-date facilities. This college continues to expand, continues to provide additional resources to our students. If you look to my left, your right, you already see students signing up for classes, and it continues to show the expanding efforts Union County College does, and having partners on the local level, like former school board president from Elizabeth, Stan Neron, who's here in the crowd also, who, let's give him a big round of applause, who continues to advocate to make sure that students who are receiving top quality education in the Elizabeth Public School System move forward to Union County College to continue on with that top level of education. So I just want to thank him and his whole entire Board of Education commissioners for the work they're doing. But once again, this is a great facility. We continue to look forward to expand resources. I know pretty soon we have an Oak Ridge Park, creating brand new facilities in reference to fields for our sports teams at Union County College. Freeholder Mirabella says, yes, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? It's going to happen. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen pretty soon. But we continue to work with this team because we know Dr. McMenamin continues to make sure that she uses every single resource we put forward with her, making sure that she helps out as many people as possible. So she truly is transforming one student at a time, so we thank her for that. Thank you very much.
Okay, before we assemble to cut the ribbons, I want to acknowledge the presence of an individual who retired a year ago but spent 40 years here running our Center for Economic and Workforce Development, Ms. Shirley Holly Davis, the dean of that program. Come on, Shirley. You can't hide. You can run, but you can retire, but you can't hide. Welcome back, Shirley Holly Davis. Dr. Hiscano is now carrying her torch after 40 years of service here. And I know many of you remember Dr. Barbara Gaba, who was the former dean provost of this campus. She sends her regrets. She wanted to be here with you. She is now the president of Atlantic Cape Community College. So we've seeded Atlantic County and Cape May County with a product of Union County, bringing some of the good news that we do here down there. So with that, let's come on up and cut this ribbon, get this ribbon cut it.
Okay. On three. 1, 2, 3. Almost. Almost. You got it.
1, 2, 3. There you go.